Inside the AHSAA, your weekly look at Alabama prep athletics. Brought to you by Russell Athletic, Wilson, Team IP, Cadence Bank, Coca-Cola, Encore Rehabilitation, Farmers Insurance, and AL.com.
Hey everyone, this is Brett Pritchard with the AHSAA Radio Network, bringing you the AHSAA Weekly Update, heard exclusively on all of our affiliates statewide. Now let's find out the latest in high school athletics around the state.
Jaquez Bowling returned a fumble 20 yards for a touchdown and caught a 30-yard touchdown pass last Friday night to lead Central-Hayneville to a 38-12 win over Zion Chapel at Green Memorial Stadium in Jack. It was the first time Bowling and his teammates had experienced the thrill of victory. The last time Central won a varsity football game, this year's seniors were in the 7th grade. The state's longest current winless streak came to an end at 56 games. It dated back 7 seasons to a 34-26 win over Francis Marion in a game played in Marion October 12, 2007. Lions head coach James Bibb said his team had persevered long enough. "My hat goes off to the boys," said Bibb, currently in his 2nd season as head coach. "They stayed with me and I stayed with them. We worked hard every single day to get to this moment. We have had our back against the wall so many times over the last couple of years, and they never quit believing. They are so special to me." The state record is 70 losses set by R.C. Hatch from 1997 to 2005. Clayton lost 56 in a row from 94 to 99, a streak that extended to 69 after Clayton merged with Louisville to form the current Barber County High School. Central, located in the farming community of Moses, just east of Hayneville, lost all its equipment in a fire that destroyed the team's field house in 2009. Many schools across the state came to their aid, however, and a new field house has since been constructed. Last week's action provided some big performances. For example, Quentin Samuel of W.S. Neal piled up 410 rushing yards on 23 carries and scored 5 touchdowns in a 46-8 win over Excel. His 5 TDs accounted for 272 of the yards and covered runs of 74, 17, 60, 52, and 69 yards. It was the first 400-yard effort since Brendan Burke's 411-yard effort for Daleville in 2011. Houston County's Cooper Sellers, who missed practice earlier in the week to attend the funeral of his older brother, completed 21 of 27 passes for a career-high 401 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Lions beat Ayrton 32-8. Sellers also rushed for 1 score in the win. His favorite targets were Rashawn Kennedy and Jarvis White. Kennedy had 11 catches for 174 yards, and White caught 6 passes for 149 yards and a touchdown. White also returned a punt 80 yards for a TD and had 2 interceptions to help secure the win. And at Hoover, the defending Class 6A champion Bucks, 6-0, won their 21st game in a row with 3 interceptions and a kickoff return for touchdowns in a 48-7 victory over Bessemer City. Senior standout cornerback Marlon Humphrey returned the opening kickoff 83 yards for a touchdown to set the pace. Defensive back P.J. Hall returned the first pick 45 for a score in the opening quarter, followed by defensive end Malcolm Cox's interception return of 21 yards before the half. Tyron Sperling closed out the defensive scoring with a 58-yard interception return in the 4th quarter.
Ever wondered what LMG can do for you? The possibilities are endless.
LMG is a full-service marketing group that can assist your business in achieving goals and attracting new customers. LMG offers custom apparel and promotional products, any type of signage and vehicle wraps, web design and internet marketing, video production, paper products, and more. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and visit us online at www.leemarketing.net. With 3 locations to best serve you: Madison Street in Alexander City, Highway 280 in Dadeville, and Frederick Road in Auburn. LMG, success by design. Coach Buddy Anderson of Vestavia Hills recorded the 302nd win of his prep coaching career as Vestavia Hills beat Woodlawn 42-21. The victory ties Anderson with retired Laverne coach Glenn Daniel, who won 302 games in his career to rank 1st in the AHSAA with career victories. Anderson is currently 302-123 in a career that has spanned 36 seasons and 5 decades dating back to 1977. All of his wins have been at Vestavia Hills. Fayette County's Walden Tucker registered 309 wins before retiring in 2011 at Fayette County. However, 25 of his victories came at a non-member school. Unbeaten Colbert County High School, which has 6 state championships to its credit, became the 9th school in AHSAA history to record 600 victories after beating Lauderdale County 24-7 at CT Manley Stadium in Layton last week. Senior running back Ryan Carpenter led the way with 208 yards rushing and 1 touchdown on 29 carries. Colbert County is now 600, 342, and 23, dating back to its first season 98 years ago in 1915. T.R. Miller with 632 wins is the leader, followed by Deschler at 623, Aniana 615, Fayette County 615, Enterprise 614, Benjamin Russell 604, and Bessemer City with 604, and Thomasville with 603. Decatur with 595 wins is next in line. Speaking of Benjamin Russell, Danny Horn of Benjamin Russell notched the 250th win of his prep football coaching career with the Wildcats' 42-13 win over Russell County. Horn's career record is now 250-66, with 225 wins coming at Clay County and the last 25 coming at Benjamin Russell. And finally, congratulations to Steve Martin, a now retired sports journalist who spent half a century covering high school sports in Alabama at newspapers such as Gadsden Times, Tuscaloosa News, and for the last 25 years, the Birmingham News. Martin issued himself a challenge many years ago to see every high school in the AHSAA play football at least once. Last Friday night at Childersburg John Cox Stadium, he finally reached that goal when he watched Central of Clay County down Childersburg 33-18. Martin's travels have taken him all across the state since that first game at Gaston in 1961. There are currently 386 high schools playing football in the AHSAA, and now Martin is the only one who can claim that he has seen them all. We thank you, Mr. Martin, without a doubt, Alabama's #1 high school football fan. Now on to Week 7 of the prep football season. The big game is set for Centerville, where unbeaten Bibb County 6-0, coached by Mike McCombs, is hosting undefeated Calera in a Class 4A Region 4 game. The Eagles currently lead the state in scoring with 58.7 points per game. The Eagles currently lead the state in scoring with 58.7 points per game, and the Choctaws are averaging 35.7. The two are currently tied for the lead in Region 4 with 4-0 region records. The winner will likely claim the region title. Some other big games this Friday include, in Class 6A, Region 3 Opelika 6-0 and Smith Station 6-0 square off with identical 4-0 region records. In Class 1A, Region 2 defending state champs Brantley 5-1 host unbeaten McKenzie at 6-0 with both teams tied at the top of the region standings. In Class 5A, Region 3, Saraland 6-0, coached by former Jackson head coach Jeff Kelly, takes on the Aggies of Coach Donnie at Jackson 5-0 in another battle of unbeatens. Don't forget to tune in Friday nights to the AHSAA Football Scoreboard. You can find the show on 18 great affiliates throughout the state of Alabama and on Charter Communications Channel 80 ACN. Also check out the AHSAA TV network, where upwards of 20 games are slated to be web streamed this week. Until next week, this is Brett Pritchard for the AHSAA Radio Network.